So there's this like rumor going around saying that Black Panther 2 was supposed to be the original script was supposed to be more wholesome into a father son dynamic, and this was a viral video that was posted by layman journals, and I saw the script or the synopsis of the script, and it was crap. It was crap. Basically, T'Challa returns from the blip and discovers that he has a child and that Nakia is in Haiti, married to a Haitian man, and T'Challa has to reconnect with his son and, possibly maybe try to win back Nakia. I don't know how that was going to work. And then fight Namor within time. And, honestly, the script was crap to me. I really didn't really care for the father-son dynamic because I'm tired of these, late black male figures being father. It's a tiresome trope. I don't care, about it. It's just, it's a tiresome trope. Why can't T'Challa be perfect? Why can't T'Challa have the woman that he wants? How come T'Challa can't have the family that he wants? This whole in the movie, and literally when I was reading the article about it, it was a movie about, and this is from Ryan Coogler's own voice. Quote, it's a movie on co-parenting. Now, for all my Pan-Africans, I just want to know, where does co-parenting fit in the so-called, and I'm calling you Dr. Umar, since you're the expert, since you're the prince of Pan-African, or Pan Pizza, please tell me where is co-parenting in African tradition? I just want to know. So, a lot of people and I'm kind of waiting on the pro-black response to this article, because this reveals that despite whatever Coogler wanted, the MC executives wanted something else. And this is what the Disney execs actually wanted. They actually wanted a co-leadership role for Shuri and T'Challa to share the mantle. And I think honestly, T'Challa probably would have died, eventually. I probably say he probably would have died in the third one. If everything went perfect, if Chadwick didn't pass away, if he didn't have the cancer, I think they would have naturally just killed his character off. To where it's going to come to, okay, that's cool, T'Challa, blah, blah, and Shuri, they share the mantle, and then, okay, let's just kill T'Challa. So, Black Panther Wakanda Forever serves as a tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman. T'Challa and his sister Shuri took up the mantle to carry on his legacy. However, Shuri's actor Letitia Wright says Marvel Studios initially planned on having two Black Panthers concurrently rather than one succeeding the other. Why? Because they still have to make the MCU, and they weren't going to let T'Challa, have all these women in his circle and one not challenge his right and authority to be the Black Panther. So yeah, we get this, this article talks about how Black Panther was supposed to go down according to the MCU, according to the Marvel execs. So, how would have that played out? I'm kind of curious. But it's a very short article, and I do believe this versus... Damn, let me pause this real quick. So, I think in this... I think how they would have... the MC execs would have pitched this would be that T'Challa is getting his ass whooped by Namor, and Shuri probably is just bucking and challenging him, kind of his leadership. Because that's what originally, even Coogler said that's what he was trying to do, was that have people kind of question his leadership. So they were pretty muchly already, and I kind of find it kind of weird, like, why question his leadership now? After all that went through on the previous film, now all of a sudden you want to treat him like the inexperienced king. Kind of find that kind of weird, but I really do believe that they were probably going to have him be sidekicked. He would have been sidekicked in his own film. And then, Shuri comes up, with some way to beat Namor. And, she comes last minute to save his life, blah, blah. And, I think in the third one, they probably would have just killed him off. So, let's read on. So, really isn't much. So, while speaking on the Empire podcast, Wright revealed Marvel's original idea for T'Challa and Shuri to both serve as the Black Panther to defend their beloved Wakanda in the sequel. Playing on the brother and sister duo close bond, when asked how she felt about putting on the Black Panther suit for the first time, the British Guyanese actor said Shuri was ready for the challenge. It was bittersweet, Wright said. Shuri was always going to do it, but it was going to be done a different way, where her brother was going to be alongside her. Really explore that, like the comic books, that T'Challa and Shuri will be Black Panther alongside each other and try to figure out how to defend their nation. But the thing is, I get it with her physique. Like, I'll probably say she's only like 98 pounds. And it's not very convincing versus a Black Widow or a She-Hulk or, a Sif or a Valkyrie, that she can put in work. Come on, like who, like you, come on, it's like even just on, on this natural strength. Come on, you really think she could have best M'Baku? I don't believe that shit. Come on. The MCU would have, like, because already I can tell by this paragraph, they would have just like nigger rigged the shit to where it was like, well, there's a second option that people go through to get the mantle, but it's a lot harder and it's a lot more difficult, and it requires some type of brain, some wisdom that T'Challa doesn't have, because T'Challa and all the men in Wakanda, they take the easy route, which is beating each other to a fucking pulp, and Shuri took the wise route to where she gets to explore her wisdom and her intellect. They would have thrown in some bullshit, some pull the sword out of the dragon nest bullshit, I don't even know where she even gets the idea that her character was even like ready. It's like kind of like one thing or another. It's like, okay, we get it, in one universe, Shuri was a temp Black Panther, but it's like you can't use that for all versions afterwards. You can, like, that's kind of like saying like, like Gwen Stacy is a worthy Spider-Man replacement. And it's like, just because it happened in one version, you don't need a, like, if there was ever another Spider-Man and you put Gwen Stacy in it, it's like, okay, we don't need her as Ghost Spider or whatever she calls herself, Spider Gwen. You don't need to put that in there. So I kind of hate, this is kind of like what I hate when it comes to, with the battle of source material, because someone will take something new And then you have old heads who are like, I don't know if you should take this approach. But comment what on your opinions of this new discovery and what you thought of this new reveal of this twin duo of Black Panthers, which I think is horse shit. You know, but whatever. But you notice there's no mention of a son. So I really do believe that the son angle was the last kind of it was a random push because I don't think T'Challa would have had a son in the second one. I think that was just some bullshit. Coogler probably wanted to do, but they probably would have squashed that shit. I don't think they would have added a son in this one if the MCU had its true way.